Hey, this is Dr. Raphael Spiller. Man, I want to just weigh in on what just happened right now. President Barack Obama is giving his speech, more or less, about the incident and the verdict that just came down in Ferguson, Missouri. But I want you to listen to me, and I really want to make sense in what I'm about to say right now. Why the outrage? Why the cries for justice? What are we disappointed about? Are we disappointed that a white man didn't get indicted for killing a black man? Is that what's angering us? Is it because he's a white police officer and he has the right to kill, and this young black man didn't have a gun, he's unarmed? Is that why we're upset? Are we upset because a young black man died? Or are we upset because a young black man died at the hands of a white man? I think that's the question that we really need to ask ourselves as African Americans. Is it we're mad because of racism? Or are we mad because another young black man died? Because here is the hypocrisy for me. If we're upset over another young black man dying, where are the protests? Where are the politicians? Where are the media hungry preachers doing their walks and doing their talks in the low income, the project neighborhoods where young black men are dying all the time? See, one of the things I'm tired of is I'm sick of the hypocrisy. I'm sick of the hypocrisy from these media hounds, these media pimps, these people who run to television for ratings or for their own personal edification, to get their name out, to be in the news, to be in the media. Man, take your behind to the projects and march there. March there when mothers are not working with their children on getting their homework. March there. March where young black men are selling drugs to other young children. March where the prostitutes are. See, you're not marching there because you really don't care. You're not marching there because it's really not an issue. When does it become an issue for us that our lives matter? I think when we decide that our lives matter, then other people are going to decide that our lives matter. We cannot expect another race of people, we cannot expect a country to respect us as individuals when we don't even respect ourselves. And one of the things that I'm so perturbed about is I no longer, I want names, I won't say names, I don't even want to see some of the names of the media hounds that run to the TV and run to Ferguson and run to Missouri. No, run to your own projects in your own neighborhood. Do some work right there. Get some programs, some initiatives going on right there and make a change right there. Because the truth of the matter is, Mike Brown is gone, but then there's another Mike Brown that's going to be shot by another Mike Brown that looks just like Mike Brown right across the street from Mike Brown, raised with Mike Brown, plays basketball with Mike Brown, hangs out with Mike Brown, smokes weed with Mike Brown, gets drunk with Mike Brown, and all of it looks just like Mike Brown. So when do we get upset with us for what we've done? And let me take it a step further. We want to change policy. We want to talk about the corrupt system. Okay, did you vote? Did you get off of do nothing and go do something? Did you vote to change policy? Because see, this is the real problem. We want to riot. We want to tear up our neighborhoods. We want to tear up our environment. But who is the real culprit? Who's the real culprit? Who is the real murderer? And I wonder if John, who was killed in the projects, or someone that was killed in the gang war by another black, will finally get the media attention that it deserves. I wonder if that's going to happen. Well, probably not, because that type of attention won't garner any attention. You know why? Because deep down inside, there's a hatred for white people. And this, the exploitation of the media, gives us the ability to perpetuate that hate as African Americans. Guys, if we want to change our community, Malcolm X had an idea, Farrakhan had an idea, Martin Luther King had an idea, these men had an idea. You know what their idea was? Unity. Come together, unify, so that our voices will be heard. Well, until we do that, guess what? The system is not going to change. The laws are not going to change. And when your child goes to school, you're not going to change because they still ain't going to find you to help them to do their homework. This is Dr. Raphael Spiller giving you my 5 minutes, the only 5 minutes I'm going to give to this issue. But when will we take it serious? And it's time for us to take a stand as a people to change minds so that we'll start mattering. All right, let me get back to watching this media broadcast. Rioting is broken out. Look at this. They're rioting, guys. They're throwing smoke bombs. It's getting out of control because this is how black people respond to situations. Now they're getting fighting, and now it's breaking out. This is what's happening on the media right now. Somebody needs to tell us that that don't work. Somebody needs to tell us that fighting like this doesn't work. That destroying our own neighborhoods don't work. And this is just the beginning. Because you know how we get back. You know what we do to let our voices get heard. We riot. We don't vote. We riot. All right.